Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday, I think. I always second guess myself. I wanted to hop on live. I actually was going to go live yesterday. And right when I got set up, I don't know how the universe knows, but I guess yesterday just was not my day because I had my ring light set up. I was fixing to sit down and my power went out. I was so upset because I wanted to show you guys, as the thumbnail says, I've had this last week. I went to this local candle store and they do these incredible sales, you guys. Incredible sales. We have a local candle factory here, and every season they do like for a whole box. And I mean it's a massive box. Hold on. Oh my god, this is heavy too. It doesn't look like it's that massive, but it holds a lot. Oh my gosh. So this is how big the box is, just to give you an idea, and it's extremely heavy. Okay, but I think it was Thursday, if they were having their seasonal, they do it every season, spring, winter, summer, fall. They, on one day, for like a couple of hours that day, this time it was 3 to 6 p.m., they do the biggest candle sale, you guys. And I did cheat. There's because of course I hand selected these candles. You get a whole box, massive box, for $25, as much as you can fill into that box. I don't know if you guys have anything like that in your local area, but basically the only catch to it, if I can say that, is that these are candles that they could not sell in the store for whatever reason. Whether it's usually like they're perfectly fine. You'll see there's a couple, I'll like point out the little discrepancies, but the label's crooked, or a little bit of another color wax got onto this wax, so it's just not as clean looking. It's like such fine things that I personally don't care about when it comes to my candles. And when it's that good of a deal, I mean, how can you even be mad at it, $25, all you can get. You hand select what you want. They've got pallets, I mean, just pallets and pallets of different seasonal candles, all kinds of different candles, right? A lot of them are from our local candle factory, like the company, as you'll see, but there's some that's like colonial candle, just a plethora of different kinds. And I was really freaking proud of myself because I counted how I got. I may have missed, I can't remember if it was, I got 10 or 15 candles. We'll see here. And then I got uh 10 candles, 15 wax warmers, and then a buttload of room sprays as well. And then I also got a wax warmer for like the one that I got for Christmas that my husband got me. It was like $7 at Dollar General. Super, but it's tiny. It's tiny. And this one that I got was $5. It's also a candle warmer, which is incredible. And I am just excited. So I'm going to jump into it and show you guys. And then I also want to show you a few things that I have been crocheting. I finally finished my first cardigan. Actually, let me show you that first. Don't judge me, okay? Hey, everyone in chat. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for being here. I've been wanting to go live for a while, but then we had that snowstorm. Thoughts and prayers going out to everyone who also got impacted by that snow. You guys, we got like 10 inches here, and it was ridiculous. We still have like 3 or 4 inches of ice on the ground as we speak. It's like it's never going to go away. Hey, Laced in Chains. Well, that's great. But anyways, the only thing about this cardigan I have not finished yet is I have to weave in all my ends. So there's these pieces still some finishing touches, but the cardigan itself is done. And I can't, it's so hard to show you in this, like the way that I have it positioned, but I am so freaking proud of this thing, you guys. So I did these sleeves, like oversized sleeves. I like something that just makes you feel nice and cozy, you know what I mean? And I did the ridging around the cuff, and then I just did, it's hard to tell, especially it's like a lemon peel stitch is what we call it, and then the a double stitching. So it's a really basic design, honestly, but I just love this yarn. It kind of gave me beach vibes, if I'm being honest, but this is the first cardigan I have fully finished, and this one actually has pockets. This is the first time I successfully made pockets on a product that I've made, and oh my gosh, it turned out perfect. It is heavy. It is heavy. And I don't know, I think it'll hold up well, but when I go to wash it, I just have to be careful with how I wash it, you know. But but I am so obsessed with it, you guys. And if you're not into crochet, I totally get it, but I love it. It's been so good for my anxiety. The only I can tell it, I don't know if you guys would be able to tell it. Let me try it on actually without messing it up. The only place where I messed up on this is one of these side panels are, thank you, Laced in Chains. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. So I think it's this panel. Let me move all my freaking hair out of the way. Okay. Oh my, y'all, I'm a mess. Okay. Anyways, is it this panel? This panel is like just you can't really tell it. And I think I might put buttons on it also, but this side is like less than just not even an inch, just like the tiniest amount off. And it's so, that's annoying, but you can't really tell it unless you can't really tell it. Like when my daughter put it on, I couldn't tell it on her, but because I'm the one who made it, of course I can freaking tell it. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, that's that. I just wanted to show you guys because like I said, I've started a bunch of projects like that, like dusters or cardigans, sweaters that you can kind of pull over like that, but I've never finished it. I get like halfway through and I get bored with it. My ADHD just goes insane, and then it's, you know, I'm off to do another project. It's hard for me to stay focused on one project, big project. So I have like a bunch of half finished projects like that. And I was determined to get this one done. And the way that I stitched it up and everything is I did the back panel separate. I know this is boring. Some of you guys aren't going to give a crap, but I did the back panel, the side panels, and then stitched everything together, and then did the sleeves separate. Everything was separate, and then I had to kind of stitch it in. Holy smokes. Y'all, the trolls are insane. Roll? I don't even know. I like jelly roll. Anyways, so I'm going to try not to get distracted because y'all are being messy in the chat. And I can tell, but I'm going to let y'all have your fun. Have your fun. Do your thing. If you are a part of replay, I would appreciate if you hit the thumbs up button. And consider subscribing if you are into this kind of content. After I show this, we're just going to kind of chat, and I wish I could listen to music on here. YouTube is so annoying because like on TikTok, I can put live music on here. You'll get copyright if it's not, you know, so that sucks. But I did want to show you guys this. So, let's see how many, I got a bunch of these, like aromatherapy room, smell so good. I got 1, 2, I think I got a third one of this clouds and rainbow scent, and it is red apple, blue sky clouds, and white woods. Y'all, it's so good, and a little bit of this goes a long way. It's have like in your car, or it's a really good room spray too, but a little bit of that goes a long way. I got 2 of those, and then I got 2 of these cranberry mandarin ones, which are so good. Oh, this one is cranberry and sweet orange. I haven't tried it yet, but I smelled it in the I liked it. Let's see. Then I got, is this the only one of these I got too? This one's wild honeysuckle. As y'all, well, for those of you that have been around, I'm a country girl. So of course I love scents like this. I'm big in like fruity scents and floral scents, things like that. Just real simple, nothing super duper strong, So I love this. And it smells just like, it smells just like honeysuckle, just like honeysuckle. I love it. I love it. So I thought I had more room sprays than that. I know I've got one in there that I've been using, and it is the Clouds and Rainbows one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I got 6 room sprays, and then I'm gonna show you the wax melts first because they're just easier. They're room sprays, like just make your house smell good and your car and things like that. I don't want to show y'all like multiple, like if it's the same thing of each thing, you know what I mean? But I got a buttload of wax melts. Okay, so these are Orange Blossom. It's just these white wax melts. This is, I never know how to pronounce this, y'all. I'm so stupid, but I think it's agave, Agave. How do you pronounce that? Agave? Anyways, and citrus is this one. And I tried to smell them. Wax melts are a little bit harder because you can't just like, but I like the scent. I liked them. I like simple scents like that. They're like clean scents or nothing super duper strong. This one's Rain Showers. I'm going to show all my white ones first. I wish it said like what was in it, kind of like the room sprays, but it doesn't. These are called Zen. Y'all, I got so many. That's 4. See, but this is a perfect example of what I mean. So this one doesn't have a label, so they can't sell it in the store. You know what I mean? But there's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. So I don't know what the scent is of this one, but I loved it. I do remember like smelling it, and it smells like watermelon maybe. I'm doing good. How are you, Weston? Watermelon, and it's definitely a fruity. It kind of reminds me of the Smackers chapsticks that we used to get in like elementary school for all my girlies out there. But it smells so yummy. And then I got vanilla sandalwood. It's like a tan color. Oh, y'all, this one smells good. I'm probably going to get a headache though, because just opening this box, it's like too many smells. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. This is another one of the vanilla sandalwoods. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Refreshing lemon. The hubby picked out some of these. This one is another one of that citrus one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 wax melts. Oh my gosh. And I got all of this for $25, y'all. Like that's a good deal. Especially for candles, because you can, like the 3-wick candles, easily spend $25 to $30 store for just one. This one's Soothing Eucalyptus. I love this, especially for the winter. Something about eucalyptus like really just opens up the nose. You know what I mean? Red Oak, that's one that my husband picked out. I'm sure it's got like yeah, that's very much a manly scent. And there's a couple of candles that have that scent as well. like a more manly scent, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Some of these candles, I think that's all of the wax melts. So I ended up getting 12 wax melts, 7 of the room sprays. Then I got 2 of these. These are just for decorative purposes because I think they're so pretty, you guys. They really don't, they have a little bit of a scent, but not much. But I just thought these were so pretty, and I think they're gonna be really cute in the girls' bathroom. I just like the um the same scent. It doesn't say what the scent is though. It just says scented candle. But these are really cute. I probably won't even light these, honestly. They're just going to be more for looks than anything. But I thought they were really cute. So I got 2 of those, and they had all kinds of different, colors and all that good stuff. This one, I did like this one because I was curious about the scent of it. This is one of the Manly Indulgence ones that I was talking about. This one's called Suit and Tie, and it says with notes of jasmine, sandalwood, and sugary musk. This touch, it smells like just like very manly, like a cologne. I can't even, just very musky, but I love it. I love it. It is strong though. I know, they're so good. And I'm excited because whenever our power goes out, like it did with all this snow, I'm going to have plenty of candles this time. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm doing good. How are you? Here's another. I think this is the only like Manly Indulgence one. Plus, I thought that the container was really cute. I like the black and the brown. It's like kind of a suede vibe, very like, I don't know, manly. This one's called Bachelor Pad, and it says it has notes of bergamot, oak moss, and geranium. It's not as strong as the other one, but it's really good. I like it. I haven't tried this one yet or anything. Oh, that's what I was going to say too. This is another like example. See how this one has like, it looks like dirt. It's not. It's wax from like another candle that's got more of a brown, but they can't sell that in the store. I don't care, but most people aren't going to want to buy something that looks like that. So that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. It's just going to melt down anyways. It's not a big deal. It's just wax, but some people, they care. So they can't sell that kind of stuff if like a wax stripping gets into the other color, especially white, because you can't really hide that, So that's why this was like cheaper, because there's those little imperfections, if you will, that makes it to where they can't sell it on the shelves. But I ain't got no problem with it, especially for $25 for all of this. Like, that's insane. This candle, I guarantee you, because I had done like just in my head, all of the like adding it all up on how much these candles retail for in a store, like a 3-week candle, especially if it's like a certain brand or something like that, well over $100, probably even closer to $200. And I got it all for $25. So yeah, that's a steal of a deal in my opinion. And your girl is definitely a budget mommy. I'm always looking for a good budget. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last of the more manlier scents, if you will. I've got this one, the only one that I have actually taken out of the box. It's in there. It's a cucumber melon. It's just like this, except it's in a green container. So I love that scent. It smells delicious. And this one is like a lemon scent, but again, as you can tell, there's no label on this one. The cucumber melon one has a label. So again, they can't sell it in the store, but it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And I actually like the bright colors too. I just thought it would be cute. So I like that one. It's got a very clean scent to it. Some of these are like really cute. We're getting close to the end, you guys. Hey, Miss Curls, how are you? Oh, thank you, Barry. I appreciate that. Yes, Eldon. Hello. I am definitely a bargain hunter. I like to get a good deal. And I usually I don't get candles much because they're freaking expensive, you know. So I try to catch these deals on a seasonal basis. It's one day out of the whole season though, and they do it for like 3 hours. So if you don't jump for it, then you're missing it. And even if you do get there like the last 30 minutes, all the good stuff's gone. You know what I mean? But okay, this one I got really just because I thought the container was unique and cute. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna go in my son's room. It is rock moss, and it just smells like like sh- water going off of the rocks, you know, like Stone Mountain or like a spring or something like that. That's what it smells like. Hey Ray Brand, how are you? It doesn't smell like grass. No, it's more like an earthy and water scent together. It smells so freaking good. And I just liked the color, honestly. And I thought it would be cute in my kid's room, in my son's room. You know, he's hitting those teenage years. It can get a little stinky in there sometimes. Okay. So he needs a good candle to like light his, you know, make it smell better. And it's boy, like more boy like. You know what I mean? So that's going to go in his room. And y'all, I looked up out of all of these, only one broke on the way home, and I'm going to recover it. I will find a way to take it out of this. I'll show y'all. And forest floor on a rainy day. Yes, that's what it smells like. That's exactly what it smells like, but not like in a nasty way. You know what I mean? Like not like in a muddy, icky way, but it's got a good scent to it. But yes, only one candle broke. I was worried about that happening, and I tried to take it so slow, but oh, you guys, I mean, glass on glass, yeah, you know. And I packed this sucker to the brim. I got this one. No idea what the scent is. It is a scented candle. This one smells like it's got more of like a vanilla warm scent to it. Maybe apple cinnamon, I think. And I just thought, I mean, look, it's just cute. You know what I mean? It's just cute. I don't know. Some of these I picked just because I thought they were cute. And this goes with anything. It'll match with anything, neutral colors. And it doesn't smell bad. It really doesn't. I guarantee that's apple cinnamon. But that's the only part that sucks is some of these don't have labels. So you kind of have to just smell it and say if you like it or not. You know what I mean? But yeah, it doesn't say, unfortunately. But I just thought it was a cute little container. So there's that one. We're getting close. These last four are probably my favorite, other than the Manly Indulgence, just the look of them because it's very like minimalistic, clean vibe. I think I'm going to put these on my entertainment center in the living room, but I haven't decided yet. This one is enchanted lavender, and I just like the clean look of it, the aesthetic of it, you know. But it says it's lavender, and does it not say? I thought it said. I guess not. It's basically lavender though. It smells just like lavender. Love the packaging. Yeah, I like clean looking stuff like that. I like bright colors too, but different vibes for different rooms. You know what I mean? I don't know if anyone else is like that, but let's see. Oh, Rebrand, thank you, girl. You did not have to become a member. I really appreciate you. You did not have to do that. I've not been around a lot. I feel bad. There's plenty of content on there, and I do try to post on there on like at least a monthly basis, whether it's just like an update or a picture or a short or something. But I've really got to get back into it. I really appreciate you, girl. I really do. I hope you enjoy it. There's a lot of content back there. This one is soothing. What is wrong with me? Soothing eucalyptus. I can't talk, y'all. And it just says highly fragrance candle, but it's just the white candle, 3-wick. But I'm telling y'all, something like this in a store, you're easily paying 20 bucks, 15, 20 bucks. And that's on the cheap side. You know what I'm saying? Please don't be a stink bug. Please go away. Oh, you guys. When do they like seriously? These stink bugs do not go away. Jesus, now look. I love Jesus. I love Jesus. You're more than welcome to talk about Jesus. I don't care. But this one's basil and mint. It's perfect. It's got that herbal tea scent to it. You know what I mean? It's like the herb mint. That's what it smells like. It's not too strong. It's perfect. And I love it. It says it's highly fragrance, but that one's not too bad. That one's really not too strong at all, in my opinion. Oh, I love it. I love that one. It's good to see you, Amanda. How are ya? Okay, and then this is the last one. So let me count. I haven't even been counting, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one is Palo Santo. Palo Santo. I just like the label on this one. You can see, again, though, this is the imperfection. I mean, it's just got like a little spot like right there. Can't sell it, or they don't sell it. Plus, the label's like just a little crinkled right here on the edge, but you can't tell. This is another one of those manly indulgence ones, it says, but it has a different look to it. And that's why I'm so mad, because the other one I got that got broken is one of these. And I just, again, I thought I like the scent of it, but I also like the container as well. This one smells good. And I like that it tells you, this one says fragrance notes of Palo Santo. Am I saying that right, you guys? Incense, cedar wood, bergamot, and magnolia. This one's good. I like this one. This is right up my alley. It's got that musky scent, but it has the floral in it. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, I love this one. Love it. And then this last one that broke. Oh, yeah. And these, how many of these did I get? I think I only got 2 of these. That's another reason why I have to salvage this one and put it in a different container or something, because it's the woodwick, which I love. I love those because it like crackles and pops and it burns slower, and it's just like more relaxing in my personal opinion. So the one that broke, the last one is, does it have a label? Let's see. Yeah, it does. It broke, you guys. It's so sad, but I'm gonna salvage it. This one is just like the last one. But the scent, oh yeah, it is. It's the same scent and everything. And this label's perfect, but it broke. It didn't make it home without breaking. So sad. So sad. But I have another candle that was just almost like burned down. You know what I mean? And I'm going to just take that one out, put this one in that one. Perfect. You'll never even know. You'll never even know. And it's actually a cute container too. So, and that one is one I got for Christmas, the one that I've already used because I do love to burn candles. And it was $30. My friend got me that. It was $30. So it was from Bath and Body Works, but still, it costs a lot of money. Okay. Candles are not cheap. So I feel like I'm really proud of myself because that is a good deal. And I do not splurge on myself often. But the way that I rationalized this in my head and like made it okay, if you will, to spend a little bit of money on myself is don't do it often. B, it's candles. So you can use those for when the power goes. Survivalist, right? It's good to have candles. Oh, thank you, Curls. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. And thirdly, the proceeds, 20% of the proceeds was going towards a local charity here to help feed children. And they do other things too for the community, like back to school supplies, things of that nature. 20% of the proceeds went towards that as well. So I'm like, you know what? It's for a good cause. It's helping children within our local community. And you can never have enough smell good stuff, right? And if the power goes out or anything, I'm set. I've got plenty of like candles and stuff, So let's see here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 candles, like I said. However many wax melts I said, because I done forgot again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 wax melts and 6 room sprays for $25. And then I spent an extra $5 on this candle wax warmer. This is the first one like this I've ever had. Y'all can let me know if you have ever had this, like one like this before. I've always gotten just the regular wax melts, but the way this one works is you can like put your candle on top of it and keep it warm, or you can put the tray on. Again, love the aesthetic of this. And it's massive. Look how big. $5 for this, you guys. And put your wax melts and do it that way. So I love this. It's not like a crazy concept, but I've never had the candle warmers before, so I'm excited to put a candle on there and see, you know, how it does and all that good stuff. Oh, have a good day, Eldon. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I got this for $5. Y'all, $30 everything. Yeah, ain't that good? I thought so too. I thought it was a good deal. And I got this cute little bag with it. It's just like a grocery bag, you know what I mean? But I like it. It was fancy for just getting a little come on, hair. I need a haircut so bad. For just like a little warmer, you know? So yeah, you guys. I think that's a good deal. I'm proud of it. I have one and they really make your candles last. Do they? That's what I was wondering, if they last longer, because that cucumber melon one that I got, that's just like this one here. I got it Thursday and it's already like down to here because I've burned it like a couple hours every day since I got it. But I love it. I love the smell of it. And I'm just happy. I'm just happy I got such a good deal. Like, I love when I can save $1, you guys. I really do. I use a tea light in a lobster butter melter. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, if it works, it works, you know. I can't say I've never heard of that one before, Eldon, but hey, if it works, it works. Now, what we did when I was younger, my mama, she would take like a little pot and just like make her own little concoction on the stove and just put it on low and let it run all day, and it would smell at the house. Like at Christmas time, she would do like cinnamon sticks and other like different kinds of potpourri like that, and it smelled delicious. So yeah, but I had to show you guys. I wanted to show y'all. Like I said, I wanted to go live yesterday and show y'all because I was just so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself. I'm like, that's a good freaking deal. But the universe had other plans, so it didn't work out that way. But other than that, and then I wanted to show y'all my cardigan. I'll take a better picture of it and put it on my community post, or maybe I'll make a little short or something like that so you guys can see it in its entirety, because it's kind of hard to show you on here, you know what I mean? Oh, come on. These people, y'all. Oh my goodness. So I will do that. I have really enjoyed crocheting because, like I said, it helps with my anxiety. I never thought that I would learn or be able to learn how to have the patience, should I say, to have the patience to learn to do crochet, because it looks really hard. But I'm telling you guys, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Like, truly, if I can do it, anyone can do it. It's not hard, you know. And I I was very intimidated when I first got my little beginner's kit. But because I didn't know anything, I didn't know how to read a pattern. I didn't know anything. So when I got my first little beginner's kit and I was flipping through it and everything and looking at the patterns, it was so overwhelming. I love candles but can't use them for the most part because of the birds. Yeah. That's the only thing I worry about with Mr. Kitty, because he will sit there and just stare at the flames. And I'm like, Lord, please just please don't swat the candle. That's why I only burn like one at a time. That way I can keep my eye on it and I keep it in my vicinity. You know what I mean? I'm worried. I'm worried he will get in the candles or get his paw in the wax. And then, that's the only thing. But I can imagine birds. Holy, I bet that's hard. I bet that's hard to have just about anything with birds because, I mean, they're birds. I know we have a hard time keeping plants in the house because of the kitty. Any plant, it does not matter what the plant is, he wants to eat it. He wants to eat it. I've been crocheting for about a year now. I think it has been a year. I started last February. So yeah, it's been right at a year. And granted, when I first started, played around. I have so many things that I started, and then as I got better and stuff, I was like, okay, no, this is horrible. And just like, but I didn't want to throw it away because you can refurbish and use it for other things. So I have just like half finished project. There one day I'm going to use that yarn for something. I can't throw it away, like I can't. We must talk more about, I love crocheting, and I kind of want to do like, I don't know. I kind of want to, let me know what you think. Any of my crochet people in here, I would love what you guys think. I go back and forth on it because I do crochet a lot. Right now I'm working on some curtains for my living room, and it's beautiful. I will post a picture of that. Am I lagging for you guys? It's like being weird for me. Let me stop trying to move so much. Maybe it'll do better. Well, hold on a second. How do I Okay. Is it done lagging? Okay. Anyways, I kind of want to post more plus size tutorials because there's not a lot of them on YouTube that I've noticed. Suna, it's so good to see you. Thank you for letting me know too. I got a bit robot-y, but okay now. Hopefully it'll get better. I could tell on my end it was getting a little wonky. So, but anyways, so I, as a plus size girly, I got some thickness to me, okay? There's not crochet tutorials for plus size women, or plus size people in general, and a lot of the tutorials and for people newly starting out and things like that, they're it just doesn't break it down really well for you if you don't know how to read a pattern. And I don't know anyone who starts off knowing how to read a pattern. Like all of that kind of comes as you go type of thing. Um, what is that stitch called? Rebrand, if you hadn't have asked me. It's okay. I'm kind of challenging myself with the curtains, okay? Because it is, how do you say it? Tuscan crochet. I'm butchering that, okay? Is it tus anyways, it's a type of crochet. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, rebrand. But I could go get, let me go get it so I can show you. Let me just go get it, y'all. I'm gonna put hold on a second. Why is this being such a turd? All right, I'm going to stick this on as a green screen for a second, and I'm going to take y'all off of, there we go. It's taking forever to load. That's so annoying. Triple threat. Hello. Okay, there we go. Sorry, you guys. I know I'm glitching. I don't know why. I'm not going to keep y'all super duper much longer, but I do want to go and get that. Because hey, Sarah, how are ya? And I'm going to put my coffee in the microwave since I am going this way. Oh, Eddie, thank you. Thank you. You are too kind. I look a mess today. I couldn't do anything with my hair. I, I think my eyeliner is so thick on the top. It's annoying. I didn't mean to do it that thick. Okay. Let me get this. There we go. I'm from Brockport, New York. What's up? Where are you from? I'm from North Carolina. I love New York though. I went there one time, like, not to like a super well-known part of New York. I was going to see family. It's like more of the countryside of New York, but it was beautiful. And I want to go to New York City so bad. I've heard it's beautiful there. Now let me try to get y'all back on here. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's lagging so bad, y'all. But like I said, I'm not going to keep y'all much longer. I just want to show rebrand. Okay, let me take this green screen off. See if that helps any with the laggage. Basketball season has me exhausted. Girl, I do not envy you. I don't. I remember all too well when my son was playing basketball and it was constant, which is good. It's good for the kids, but it's a lot. It's a lot of running. Does it suck, really, Sarah? That I know the price of living there is insane. I was looking the other day just out of curiosity of like all the states and what minimum wage is and all of that. And I seen that for, I think New York was one of the top 5 highest for like minimum wage, what they pay. But also I can imagine that means the cost of living is insanity there. I don't know how people survive, honestly. But okay, I want to show you this real quick. Is it called Tuscan crochet? Crap, I forgot the other thing. So there's these hooks like this, right? But they have like a, dang it, I'm gonna have to go get it. But let me show you kind of what's going on here. I just started it, so it doesn't look, yes, rebrand, that word. How do you say it? Am I saying it right, rebrand? Tunison. I don't know. But anyways, this is what I'm doing. Okay. I wanted to challenge myself, and I'm still in the, as you can see, the early stages here. But this is this part here, the little squares on this, which they're kind of lopsided right now because I just literally started. But like, it's so hard to tell. The vision's there, okay? It's hard to tell right now because I just got started. As I get a little bit further, I'll post a picture because it's actually beautiful. And I really do think that once I have it done, it's going to be beautiful curtains. The only thing that I'm not so sure of is, but like, okay, see these 3, okay, this is so hard to do. These 3, shoot, it's too long. These 3 pieces here, they'll get bunched up like that, like this one. It's kind of like looks braided, and then you do a thingy majig here where you tie it all together, and then this square will connect to the next braid, and then it keeps going. But I literally just started, so it looks kind of wonky. I haven't even got to my first braid with the little square yet. So once I get there and I start really getting somewhere with this, I will post a picture because it's going to be so detailed and pretty. 5-row repeat. Let's see. Is it a 5-row repeat? Let me see. I think it's a three row repeat. I think. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 3 rows. And then you do the Tuscan stitch. This here, that was the first time I attempted it, so they're a little wonky. I hate that I can't really show you guys. It's hard to with this yarn, but this little square here was the first time I tried it, and oh my gosh, it's just like regular crochet, but it's different. Like it's the same concept, but it's a little different because instead of doing it stitch by stitch, you get all of your like stitches. It's so hard to let me see if I can it's hard to explain. So in regular crochet, you do it stitch by stitch. But with the Tuscan crochet or whatever, you do it all like the whole row on your hook at one time, and then when you come back through, you kind of do it like 2 stitches at a time until your whole hook is by the time you're done with a row, hold on. By the time you're done with a row, or at least my experience so far, I've just started doing it, so I'm sure there's so many different techniques with it. But so regular crochet for those of you who don't crochet, it is like, hold on. I'm going to see if I can show you guys. Let's see. Okay, so it's glitching, so you probably can't tell. What's the size of the curtain? I've got the measurements written down. I went based off of my window, and I think it was, I'm going to have to go get the paper when I get the Tuscan hook to show you guys. But anyways, so when you go in with a regular crochet stitch, hold on, this little, like each one of these little braids on the top here is a stitch. If you're doing like a single or a double, so you go into your first stitch here, and that's a double, right? And then you do your next double, and you go along the line. Well, I'm doing a single, but you get the point. You go along the line all the way down until you get to the end of the row. And this has taken me a little while because it is so long. It's going to be a curtain. But with Tuscan, however you say it, crochet, you do it like, instead of just doing it stitch by stitch, you grab your yarn and you just keep, like, literally it's like the whole row, instead of doing it stitch by stitch, the whole row will be on your hook, and it'll be like this much of yarn, and then you'll come back through and do like 2 stitches at a time. So that's 1 stitch, and you'll go through and do that, just going through 2 at a time until you get to the very end. And so it's a little different, and I'm probably not making sense. I'm not explaining it right, but that right there is like, you do that all on your hook at once, instead of doing it one by one by one. It's all on your hook at once, and then you just go 2 at a time. It is so much easier. I agree. Wait, did I miss something you said before that? Anna Rose, hello. Long time no see, girlfriend. How are you? Okay, let me see if I missed something before. Big question. How wide and how long on the panel? So okay, that's what I'm going to go look. I'm going to take y'all back in here to go get that hook because I want to show you guys. And I'll tell you the measurements too, Rebrand. Hold on. Oh, whoa. Okay. I hate that it's being so glitchy. Maybe my phone's just getting too warm. I'm not quite sure. But let's see. I got my measurements wrote down. So for my window panel here, it was 54 inches long. And I didn't, for some reason, I didn't write down the width, but I know it was 145 chains. But I think I want to say it was like, I can just do it real quick. Where's my, there it is. And I'll tell you. But so the pattern that I'm doing, it's multiples of 14. And then at the end, you add 5. So multiples of 14 until you get, and then you add 5, which brings you to 145. But let me remeasure this width here. And I'll tell you, rebrand. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold still. Hold still. It's hard to do this with a phone. I'm going to sit y'all down for a minute. Okay. Okay. It's 31 inches wide and 56 inches long, I think is what I said. 54 inches long. And I'm trying to get it, I want it to cover the whole thing, like be one big massive panel. So I could have done like double panels, which probably would have been smarter, to be honest. It would have been easier to do it that way and do double panels instead of one whole panel. And I didn't really quite think that one out, but it's not too late for me to do that. I could do that instead. And it would probably be so much simpler, easier, all the things. I wasn't thinking about that when I started it. I just wanted to challenge myself to see if I could even do such a complex, like stitching crochet situation, because I'd never tried that. Again, however you say, Tuscan crochet. I've never tried it. But I do have some of these hooks, and these are real cool looking, you guys. Hold on. I'm so glad I have crocheters in here interested in this, because I know it's gibberish to some of you, and I get it. But it was gibberish to me a year ago. But it's nice to be able to talk about it a little bit, Let me keep up with the time also. Okay, good deal. Let me put y'all back on my ring light here. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I really appreciate the words of encouragement. I do. Okay, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing some. I've been sharing some of my work on. Let me take this back off. Sharing some of my work on YouTube Shorts just to show like what I'm doing and things like that. But I'm thinking about maybe doing a few tutorials, just quick tutorials. But if I do, I think I'm going to focus on things that I don't see a lot of, and one of those is plus size things. Like I don't see a lot of tutorials for plus size women or just people in general. Everything, some stuff is, size inclusive, and they have, but it's very few and far between in my personal opinion. So these are the hooks. Okay. And again, for those of you who are not crocheters, I'll try to explain as best as I can, and then we'll move on. We don't have to keep talking about this, because I do want to chat with y'all about a couple other things too. But wow, that's going to be a heavy panel. This is a very light yarn. I will say that. I think it's a lightweight 3. So I kind of thought about that too, which is so hard for me to work with because it's like so tiny, but it's very lightweight yarn. But that's why I'm thinking it's not too late for me to change my mind and do double panels, instead of one whole panel. I don't know. What do you think, Rebrand? In my experience, the two would never be the same. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. That's what I was saying about this dang cardigan I did. I think you weren't in here yet. This is the first cardigan that I've made, like full stop made, start to finish, and didn't give up on halfway through or get bored and start something else. And I even did pockets, which I'm sure you can appreciate as a crocheter yourself. I did pockets successfully. Okay. But this one panel, you can't tell it when I'm wearing it, but I can tell it because I made it. This one panel is just like slightly, like not even a quarter inch off, and it's frustrating. It's ugh, so frustrating, but it turned out perfect, and I love it. In my okay, let's see. Oh, good morning, Esther. Is that how you say it, Esther? Hello, hello. Good morning. It is actually afternoon here, but I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Oh yeah. See you guys. I have a one track mind. I get off track. So a normal crochet hook looks like this, right? It's just a basic little hook like this, okay? A Tuscan, however you say, okay, is like this. It looks like a normal hook, but then it's got this like tubing attached to it with a little ball at the end. And like I showed you guys just then, instead of doing it stitch by stitch like you would do with a crochet hook, you will do like a whole row. Why is that so hard for me to say? A whole row. I want to say whole roll for some reason. Oh my gosh. We always see our own imperfect. Yes, that's true. That's very true. You have a wonderful day too, Eddie. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You don't have to call me a goddess. I'm so simple, but I do appreciate you. Um, anyways, so yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a different concept, but I am loving just learning something new. And I think once I get this mastered and perfected, I feel pretty confident with my crochet abilities. And of course, I'm going to continue crocheting. But I am really, I think I want to try knitting next. I think. And I've heard people say that if you do one, you can't do the other. But I'm like slowly getting the hang of this type of crochet with the little hose and stuff. So I think I could do it. I think I could do it. So, also while I'm just showing you guys random stuff, I got this on Amazon. I got a whole bag of buttons, like assorted buttons, all kinds for like $9. And it's a big bag, like about half the size of this. Okay. And, they're just it's different assorted buttons. Some of these are really cute. I love buttons. I've started really exploring with, buttons and different things that you can kind of add on to your crocheted items. I like this one. It's like double-sided. You could either do it this side or this side. Some of these are really cute. None of these are really the cute ones. Hold on. I got some cute ones. I got me some googly eyes so that I can, my picture fell, you guys. That was covering up this little spot on my wall. Oh, this one's cute. It's like, hold on. It's like butterflies and such. So pretty. Why is it blurry? Stop being blurry. Stop being blurry. Anyways, y'all get the point. It's really cute. And then on top of some really cute buttons that I got, and I got all kinds of different colors, like lime green. I like vintage stuff, but I also like colorful stuff. But I really love a worn look, something that's worn or old, I like this, of course. It's a flower shape. Anything flower shape, I'm a sucker for. Just a basic little flower shape button. This one's beautiful. This is a pretty one. Y'all, I can sit here and just show y'all my buttons all day. How would y'all? That is entertaining content, okay? But anyways, this one's cute. It's got some really cute flowers on it. And then I'm excited to use these. I haven't used them yet, but I have a slew of different ones, courtesy of my friend. She got these for me. They're like little um tags that you can put on your products, and they just say handmade with love. And I have them in all kinds of different color. Garage sales are great resources. Yes. Yes. And on Amazon, Etsy, those places, you can get like an assortment of all kinds of different ones. This one's yellow, not doing great with that light. It's washing it out real bad. I've got all kinds of different colors, y'all. I love this. I could sit here and just like look through stuff like this all day, all day. I've got like darker browns here, and they all say the same thing. It just says handmade with love, but it just gives it that like extra little touch of like, someone worked really hard and um, put effort and time and energy into stuff. And I'm not trying to like sell my crochet or anything like that. I truly do just enjoy doing it. But we do have mom and pop stores down here, and I've been taking, especially with the cold weather and stuff like that, like toboggans, scarves, gloves, a lot of that kind of stuff up there. But I'm not like really, not yet anyways. I like, if someone's wants me to make them something and reaches out, then I will, but I'm not like promoting to try to sell anything. I still feel like I'm still learning, I'm still getting there. I'm not fully confident, even though I do feel like I've came a long way. But this one's got like little ladybugs. It's really cute. But anyways, that's enough of that. I'm sorry, y'all. And then I have a bunch of like these kinds of buttons. Yeah. So, ooh, that one's cute. Y'all, I love buttons. I like jewelry too. Like they've got on TikTok, you can get like all kinds of different. This is like a fish. It's so cute. Okay. Okay. That's enough of that. But yeah, so on TikTok you can get mason jars full of vintage jewelry, all kinds of different, just odd and end. There's no rhyme or reason. They're all different colors and styles and shapes and sizes for like $9, and it's vintage jewelry. And you can get some really killer deals like that, getting things in assortments like that. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love going through a big old bag of assorted items like that you can kind of just pick which ones you really enjoy. You have customized tags for your projects. I bet you do. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I'm still learning a lot. And I'm still lacking a lot. Like, I've got everything I need to crochet, but there's things that I'm on my wish, like things that I want to get in the future. Like, I want to get a yarn winder, something serious. I need a yarn winder. And I've got just like more stitch markers, a stitch counter. I didn't even know they made them until recently, and that would make life so much simpler for me. So yeah, things like that. I did get a couple of these like little rings that's supposed to hold your like hooks or your yarn in place. I just haven't fully figured them out yet. Some of them's cute too. They're really cute. So you could just wear them as rings, just normal rings. But I haven't fully figured them out just yet, because like this one, where's the one that I use the most? Is it in here? Of course not. It's just getting the yarn positioned right on them can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, to where you don't have to constantly fix it and readjust it. But I have several of these. And plus I just think they're cute. I just got an electric yarn winder that I need to do a review. Oh, that sounds so lovely. especially for those. I got a skein of the yarn that's like all twisted up, and you got to unwind it and put it in like your own ball. It's so beautiful, but I can't even like use it until I get a yarn winder, because I started trying to do it. A yarn winder, basically, it just like when you get it it winds your yarn. That's what it does. I'm sitting here trying to over explain it, but it's basically you just wind your yarn up and make your own balls of yarn with it. Um, and it's really good for like the skeins of yarn that are twisted up. Remember curls, the ones that oh gosh, that we were talking about with Tracy, that are like all twisted up, like those kinds that don't come in a skein already and you've got to unwind it yourself. You have to have a yarn winder, or you're going to be sitting there doing this all day trying to form a ball and trying to not let it tangle over here, and it's a mess. I know from experience. Okay. I have a manual one. That's what I've got on my wish list, is a manual one, because they're so much more affordable. Can't use skeins with a knitting machine. And now I've got like fibers floating everywhere. But anyways, you guys, so yes, that is I do plan on getting a few little items like that. But I love it. It's really good. It gives me something to do with my hands. It helps me to focus. I struggle with keeping my mind on one thing. So when I crochet, it helps so much with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I've got so much dang yarn now. Like every time I go to the store and have a little bit of extra money, I'm always thinking of what I can make with this or what I can make with that. I even see things like old t-shirts, how I can cut them up and make t-shirt yarn out of it now. Things I never thought about before. They are cute, but so ineffective. Is that what you meant? I'm a gadget junkie and I've collected a lot over the decades. I bet so. I bet so. So anyways, that's what I've been up to. Kind of boring. Like I said, we got snowed in for like 2 weeks straight. My kids did not have school for 2 weeks straight, you guys. I didn't think it was ever going to melt away. And it's starting to melt away now, but it has taken 2.5 weeks, and we still have a good 3 inches of ice on the ground. It's been ridiculous. As of this weekend, everything was still white, but it's supposed to get up to 66 degrees. And yesterday got up to like 40 something. So it's melted quite a bit of it. Yeah. T-shirt yarn. Oh, girl, you can make yarn out of anything, curls. I'm telling you. And I like t-shirt yarn for certain projects and stuff. And yeah, you could take your old t-shirts and like cut them into strips. I'll tell you about it. But cut it into like thin strips and make your own yarn. But yeah, so we were snowed in. That was fun. Thankfully, we didn't ever lost like power for a long extended amount of time or anything like that, but we were prepared because it was a snowmageddon. We do not get snow like that here. My kids were so excited and they had a freaking blast in it. But after about a week and a half of it, as a mother, I'm like ready for it to go, like I'm ready for it to go bye-bye. So they went back to school. They had a 3-hour delay Monday, and then today was a regular day. Yeah. What is today? Is today Tuesday? Yeah, it has to be. I still can't see my driveway, except same here. Everything is still like just solid white or a sheet of ice, so it's not been fun. We still have to park because we live on a dirt road, like way off the road. So we have to park at the top of our driveway to even be able to get out. But it's getting better slowly. Other than that, though, I have been obsessed with this Nancy Guthrie case. Has any of y'all been following it? I can't even my eyes have been stuck on it, looking for updates. It is absolutely heartbreaking and just a devastating situation, what's going on there. And I I just don't even know like fully what to think. It's been a mind fuck. I know that my heart definitely goes out to the Guthrie family. I don't know. I just feel so bad, and I just keep thinking to myself, I just pray that Nancy is brought home safely and healthy. I do worry. I'm very concerned about that with her age, with her health, with just the whole situation. It's it's discouraging, it's concerning, but I also am trying to stay positive about it. I know that the messages that the family has put out, like the last couple of messages have been, I know the world is trying to figure it out and decode like what's happening, because I do believe that there's so much happening behind the scenes that we are not being completely told about, that we're not privy to. And you know, that makes it hard because there's a lot of room for speculation, you know. The blood is what has me worried. Same triple threat. That is that, and the fact that, you know, her there's just, I have questions, you know, like with the cameras. I know that there was cameras around. And even though she didn't have a subscription, like a paid subscription, I would think that the FBI, with the technology they have and things like that, they should be able to still see that, you know. I understand it's limited if you don't have subscription, but you would think that the FBI could get past that, you know. So I don't know. um there's just things like that. I definitely have thoughts, questions, concerns, just like the rest of the world. But it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I do hope she comes home safely. I have this gut feeling ever since, I don't know. It could literally be any day. Girl, thank you so much. Triple threat. You're working overtime in the chat today. I appreciate you. There, it doesn't bother me. You know, people can say I'm doing vertical. It happens every time. I didn't even think about it. I just set it up and did it. But anyways, so that's really what I've been glued on to, is that case and what's going on there. And just watching it like a hawk. I know they're doing, if I'm not mistaken, they've got the community out searching for her today and stuff, which I think is great. I maybe they were already doing that, but that's what I mean. Like, I have questions like that because it's not been talked about a lot. Like them searching like the full area for her and surrounding areas. I've not heard that be talked about a lot. So I'm like, are they looking for her? Have they been searching? Have they put, you know what I mean? And we're what, 10 days in now, 9, 10 days in now. So I just pray that they find her, so that, and they can bring her home so that her family has peace no matter what the situation or circumstance is. They have peace, closure, and can be reunited. That's what I pray. And of course I pray that she is safe and healthy. um I just, I don't know, you guys. And then, of course, another thing that's just throwing red flags and radars my way is speak on the news reporter mom. Wait, hold on. In UK, are you speaking of the news reporter mom's? Yes, 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 yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They just released video for a possible suspect. Really? See, I checked it right before I got on here too. So that's had to happen since I've been on. Y'all, I'm gonna have to go in a second and catch up on all the stuff happening. But the thing that really is a red flag to me that I question is just the way that the police went from like what they were saying in their first press conference to the second, their wording, things that they said the first time that they didn't say the second time. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a lot that they weren't sure of at the time, obviously, and now they probably know more. And so it leaves us, the public, with a lot of questions of, wait, but you said this, you know, and but wait a second, you know, like there's just a lot of that, you know. I will look when done. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. But other than that, what else? I've been watching a lot of that the last few days, and then kind of trying to keep up with, not trying to, it's all over the internet. And I'm not gonna like get into politics a whole lot, but man, it's just sad. The world right now is scary, it's sad, it's heartbreaking, and it's discouraging. Um, it's really discouraging because there's so much I could say and so much I'd love to say. And I don't feel comfortable saying it. I feel like the environment in which we live in has become very violent across the board, and just you're not allowed to have a different opinion anymore. You're not allowed to vocalize how you feel about things. And that's the saddest part of all of this to me, is how violent and aggressive, and how things have just gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad. I'm all for peaceful protesting. I'm all for people sharing how they feel, their moral beliefs, their political beliefs, their religious beliefs, whatever it is. I'm for that, no matter what side of anything you land on, okay? I've always been a massive supporter of people sharing their voices and using it for good, and you know, broadcasting how their opinions and their thoughts and all of that. And I just feel like we live in times now where that is not even possible without having to worry about horrible things being done to you, or being attacked on a crazy level because you think differently than other people, or because someone doesn't agree with you. And around the internet and YouTube, and kind of doing this talking thing for 6 years now, off and on, of course. And that's one of the biggest reason I haven't been on my panel or on my channel as much, because it's discouraging. It's just so discouraging. I feel like I have to be so very careful what I say, to not upset people, because that's never my intention to upset people. It's more to have a conversation. And I've always said that. If you followed me for any amount of time, I've always said that's all I ever wanted to do here, was have conversations with people, whether it's about crochet or freaking candles, or what's going on in the world, or more serious stuff like true crime cases, anything and everything, reality TV. We've talked about a lot of things on my channel throughout the years. Many different topics. There's not like, my channel doesn't have like one purpose other than to use your voice and to have conversation and to talk to each other. And I've really enjoyed doing that. It throughout the years, having this channel, having a space where my voice mattered, where people cared to hear what I had to say, it has helped me so much internally that you guys will never know. And I am just so grateful for that. But in recent months, in the last year or so, it has felt very different. And it's not like one sole person's fault, by no means, but it's just the environment, the state of the world, the things happening all around us, all of it. It is it's sad. It's sad. And there was a time where you could have respectful discourse. And nowadays, I feel like it's becoming less and less where you can do that without people turning it into an act of violence, or getting very aggressive about it. And it's really sad. So that's all I can say about that. But of course, I've been following a lot of that. I watched the Grammys. I seen someone came in and said something about Jelly Roll, and I was like, oh, because I know people are mad at Jelly Roll right now, and I'm sitting here wearing this Jelly Roll. I really like the guy. I like what he stands for. I love his music. I think he's extremely talented. I'll leave it at that. Everyone's opinions are valid. Feelings are valid when it comes to whatever you think and feel. That is just my opinion, okay? I really think he is such a good artist. I love his music. It's really touched my soul. Some of his songs have got me through some really hard times, and I'm just grateful for artists like him, you know. But with that being said, I know that a thing that the media has been doing a lot of lately, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. And then I'm going to see what you guys are saying in chat because I want to add to the conversation in chat. But um, is like for the Olympics, they've been talking, the media has been talking to the people in the Olympics. Same thing with the Grammys, all these award shows. Any opportunity, the media is going to ask, what do you think about the state of the world? What's going on in the world? All the politics and all the stuff. And I know this is going to, some people are going to say this is a cop out. This is just how I feel. This is my belief, which I'm still entitled to, even if people don't love it, right? And that is simply that for me, what I see happening in the world, while yes, it is very much politically driven, right? I I don't focus on the politics of it. Like everyone's making everything political. Like the Olympics, the Grammys, all of that. And these people just won Grammys and then you're asking them about their political views and perspectives. And I think that's what's sad to me is that everything is being turned into a political warfare. And again, it's not one sole person. It's just something I've noticed. We can't have nothing no more. You can't have music. You can't have art. You can't have books, any hobby, probably crochet. I'm sure they've turned that political somehow. Everything is turning into this political warfare, and they're like taking away. There's so many artists that I love and adore that I don't agree with politically, but I still think their music is incredible. So many. And you think I judge them because our politics, our beliefs in politics are different? Absolutely not. Now, granted, there has been a few that I've had to unfollow for my own personal reasons, right? And some of those, unfortunately, is because of politics, but it's because they just became so extreme. I Again, everyone is an entitled an opinion and thoughts, but when it gets to that extreme point for me, whether it's left, right, in the middle, whatever it is, once it gets extreme like that, you lose me. You lose me every time because what I've noticed, in my personal opinion, is it's the extremists who are closed off, not willing to listen, not willing to have a conversation, not willing to meet in the middle or compromise or all have a respectful discourse, a peaceful protest, peaceful discourse. And that's what's wrong, in my opinion, in the world right now. Rebrand. People are mad at Jelly Roll right now because after he won 3 Grammys, whoop whoop, and he deserved every single one, in my personal opinion, again. Okay. He was asked, the last question they asked him after the award ceremony was what he thought about the state of the world with all the political stuff going on. And when he answered, "Thank you for coming, Curls. I'm not going to be on much longer anyways. I'm just gabbing. But I hope you have a good day. And I appreciate you for coming by. And hanging out with us." But anyways, so where was I? See, it goes that quick. It goes that quick. So they asked him, and they say he gave a cop-out answer because he said that he doesn't really stay in the loop with the political stuff. He said he just recently got a phone back because he went phone free for like a year. So he's only had his phone back for like a couple of months. He said he does plan on being more vocal and loud and proud on his social media about his beliefs and what he thinks in the coming weeks, but that he didn't have much to add in that moment. First off, I think it just really sucks that it had to be tainted with them asking him. Of course, that's what the media is gonna do, but it just sucks that it got tainted with that because it's like, let the man have like 5 minutes to celebrate his win, dude, and not just him, anybody. They did it to all of them, right? They did it to all of them. Some of them answered, and some of them didn't, but people are just kind of upset with the way Jelly Roll handled the situation. about Nancy and the please do. Thank you, Triple Threat. You're a real one. I appreciate you. Because I'm gonna go check that out for sure. But the thing is I don't disagree with people. It is so disheartening. It is heartbreaking and devastating, so discouraging where we are right now as a nation, the things that are being allowed, the things that just all of it. It's so bad. I've seen some things in recent weeks that have really made my stomach turn. Okay. But then you're like, what's real and what is it? You know, like there's so much gray, there's not much gray area. That's what I meant to say. There's not much gray area. And to differentiate the two can become so like it hurts my brain, it hurts my heart. And yeah, yeah. And I think that's the one thing, hopefully we can all agree on is things aren't so great right now. It is really sucks. No matter what you think or how you feel or where you stand, where you fall politically, things really suck right now. They really suck right now. And I pray it gets better, you know? So unfortunately that's took up a lot of my time, just seeing a lot of that, and watching and keeping up with what's going on in the world. Oh, thank you, Haywood. That's so kind of you. Things are so scary. They're so scary. I just miss the days where conversation was a thing, and the days where people were allowed to have their own beliefs and thoughts and didn't have to like turn into what it's turned into. I also miss, I mean, all this stuff with the Jeffrey Epstein, y'all, it's too much. It's too much. I need more good news. What is it? Shabuzi says, I need some good news. Okay. I need some good news in my life. So yes, that would be wonderful. I think we all could use a little bit more positivity. And so I just want to do some live hangouts this week. I do have some opinion-based, topic-based videos that I'd like to do as well. But I wanted to come back on and do like a little chill situation before we really got back into it. Plus I got to figure out why. I don't think it's glitching as bad now, but it was glitching bad a few minutes ago. I don't know what that was about. Let me go back up in the chat a little bit before I say goodbye to you guys for the day. I know I've been on for a little minute. And see what you guys were saying. When I was reading it in the press, it's a crazy story. Oh, Lady Ransom. Yes, Michelle. It's heartbreaking. And I just pray they find her and they can bring her home soon, very soon. It's been 10 days. And as each day goes by, I think it's been 10 days. Yeah. As each day goes by, my heart just sinks a little more. You know, it really does. I took an 11-year-old girl, or wait. It's a scary world. I took an 11-year-old girl from the school down the street from me. I kept my daughter home for a couple days. Oh my God. ICE took triple threat. Are you serious? Oh my God. A little girl. Oh my God. She was finally released and back home, but I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. Like, oh, it's awful. It's like we can't be adults and have conversation. Yes. And that makes me sad, triple threat, because you know that's like it's like what all I want to do, you know. So it's been really sad. But also I just don't feel it's the time where I can say too much. Like I've probably already said too much, you know. That's the truth. And I've really not even said that much, but that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I remember when neighbors can just be neighbors and be outside. I know, Haywood. Me too. Thank you, Triple Threat. I appreciate you. Hello, James Robinson. Are you off work already? Or is that my mother? Is that my mother? Hello, mother. I think it is. My daughter has a copy of her birth certificate in her phone. No 15-year-old should. I worry. I go back and forth every day about if I should take my kids out of school or not. um, a big part of me wants to. I've had days this school year, last year as well, where I really was like, I'm going to get my kids from school right now. Like, just because I was terrified of something going on in the world, and and there's different reasons. Each kid has different needs, and there's different reasons why I go back and forth on it. But I don't know, you guys. I really think next year I'm going to homeschool at least my son and my middle daughter. I'm really, really thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. I know you're right, Mama. It's just sad. It's just really sad. But anyways, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, you guys. I just had to mention it. Um, I had to, and I can't sit here and promise that it won't be topic of conversation more in depth later on. Um, but I just wanted to say that I am thinking of all of you guys. Y'all, please be safe, stay safe, protect yourselves, protect your peace, protect your loved ones, hug your loved ones, because as you know, the stuff with Nancy Guthrie and just everything, life is so short. Time is so limited. So I'm so grateful that I am here with you guys today. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you who came in the chat, even the trolls, okay? And troll away. I appreciate you all. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up, or if you're on replay or now, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up, all the things. Sorry, you guys, I'm a little rusty at this, if you can't tell. I do plan on coming back and doing a stream Friday night just for funsies. And I'm going to have a list. I've already got a list. I've had a few things I wanted to talk about. I've just been biting my tongue, y'all, and waiting for the snow to melt so my kids can go back to school. But anyways, so you too, Rebrand, have a wonderful day. And Friday, I want to go live and do like a little chit chat, maybe a game night hangout situation where we talk about a plethora of different topics. So if you're interested, please consider coming back. We'd love to have you. And like I said, again, I appreciate all of you so very much, to the moon and stars. And until the next one, y'all, bye. Oh my goodness. How do I... Every time. Okay, bye for real this time. Bye.